Good morning everyone and welcome. My name is Fer and this is Stretch, Release and Meditate. So we're going to just start in a seated position. Find a nice comfortable seat, bring your hands onto your lap or your knees and place your weight into your sit bones. So if you like, close your eyes already. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let the air fall out. And then just feel into your spine. Let your spine go nice and tall. Just notice how you are this morning, or whatever time of the day it is for you. And take a few moments to breathe in the way that you breathe. Notice any tension in the neck or the shoulders. Notice if there's anything that today is important to you. And from this place, set an intention for today. So if you like, bring your hands to your heart center and lift your heart to your hands. Take a deep breath in again. And sigh. And then blinking your eyes open. Let's start with a little stretch and release part. So from here, just take a nice big sweep up with the arms. Reach them higher. And as you exhale, breathe out, let the arms float down again. And again, inhale, reach your arms up. Think of lifting the sides of your ribs away from your hips. Exhale, bring them back down. Two more, breathing in, arms up. And exhaling down. Each time you lift, think of growing a little taller through the spine. And then lift the arms up, interlace the hands above your head. And then draw them high up. Draw the navel slightly in, pull the ribs a little together, and reach up. Make sure that your fingers don't fall apart, just come apart. Just lift up through the heels of the hands. So the hands are tightly knit, the fingers are tightly knit, and then maybe you'd like to do a little wriggle, just stretching up, pushing up through the heels of the hands, up to the ceiling. And then release the hands and just do a little reach up through the hands, reaching up, reaching up. And then open the arms out again to the side. Roll your shoulders. Roll them forwards, up, back and down. And then change the crossing of your legs. And let's do the other side. And do other seated side. If this is uncomfortable, you can of course stay in the other side. Bring the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers there. Draw the chin slightly to the chest, move the hands away from your buttocks. If it feels comfortable, see if you want to lean a little bit forward. Take it slow. And then come back up. Let's come to a little side stretch. Bring one hand to the side. Reach one arm up. Relax your shoulders. Think of drawing down through the sit bones as your arm reaches up. Keep your neck soft. Relax the shoulder that is bent. And come back up, breathing in. And then do the other side. Lift up and lengthen. Breathe and then inhale, come back up. Coming now to tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Lift the knees slightly off the floor. Press down into the floor. Activate your core. Press down to the hands. Maybe part the shoulder blades a little bit. Feel this position of strength. Find deep breath. And then lift the knees a little higher. Step your feet a bit back and come to your first downward dog. So hands press into the floor, feet hip width apart, toes slightly turning inwards and heels slightly out. Stretch your arms over your head, draw your navel slightly in, and think of drawing your head and your shoulders through the arms. Hold it here, and then you can walk out through the heels, so bending one knee, bending the other, feeling the back of your legs. And from here, bringing yourself back to a plank position. Come forward into a plank. And as you exhale, push back into a downward dog. Try and open the shoulders a bit more. And again, inhale forward into a plank. Exhaling back into a downward dog. And just 3 more. Inhaling forward into a plank. Exhaling into downward dog. Opening forwards, keep the core engaged so don't go anywhere too low with the hips. And back. And last one, draw the navel in as you come forward and push back into your downward dog. Just feel if that feels a little easier. And then slowly bring your knees back down towards the floor. Come back onto your knees. Turn the music off, otherwise it's not what I wanted. And then from here, we're now going to come into a nice and meditative seat. So here we go. Make yourself nice and comfortable. There we go. So sitting nice and tall. Bring yourself into any seat that feels like you can let the spine go along. Maybe you would like to take some blocks, books or pillows to place underneath your hips. Align maybe your heels in front of you so that your knees can just float away from you. If that's not comfortable, maybe you prefer sitting on your knees and having a pillow or a towel rolled up underneath you so you can sit again with your spine straight. And then finding the arms just by your side, let them just hang there. And with your eyes open or closed, you can just first of all feel what it feels like to sit nice and tall after this little warm up, little stretch. And then once you've taken everything in, allow the eyes to softly close. Let the breath fall into the belly. So let the belly become a little softer as you inhale. Notice what changes and what it feels like as you do that. And then think of your back leaning against an imaginary wall behind you. You don't have to lean far back, but just imagine that you can lengthen your neck up this imaginary wall. And if you notice at any point that there's tension arising because you try to grow taller, then let that be. You're just exploring what feels freeing, what feels like there's space that you're creating inside. And then notice if you're feeling the space between your ears and your shoulders, and the space between your armpits and your hips. That length. And the space or the length from your navel to your chin. And then feel the insides and the outsides of your eyes. And think of that space widening and broadening. And then imagine that above your head, as if you're wearing a huge hat, like a funnel, like a huge bowl above your head. And as you inhale, the air is moving from your head all the way down to the base of the spine, filling you up from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, all the air moves back up and out through the crown of the head, into the space, So inhaling, moving from the crown of the head all the way down, filling up the whole body to the base of the spine. And as you exhale, all the way back up the spine, all the way out of the body, out through the crown of the head. And just keep going, breathing smoothly, calmly. And now that you've sat for a little while, just check in again with your body. How does it feel? Can you feel the weight of your legs on the floor? Can you feel the weight of your shoulders hanging in the frame of your body? Can you feel the head balancing on top of the spine? And let's close. So from here, bring the hands slowly to the heart center. Lift your heart to your hands. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Thinking about how you'd like your day to be, how you'd like to be today. And then sigh it out. And then feel the gifts that you have, that passion, that love, that energy that's just yours. And see if today you can make someone smile. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. And then nice and slowly raise the hands to your heart center, from the heart center to the eyes, to the third eye. And bring them back down. And gently blink your eyes open. I thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.